It's hard to find experimental music you like because almost none of the bands or artists that make that kind of music are popular. So I'm going to help you find the best experimental music, in my opinion. If you've explored experimental music before, you've probably listened to or heard of Death Grips, but Zach Hill's earlier band Hella is some of the best math rock out there. There are so many strange time signatures and polyrhythms, so if you're looking for something very engaging, this is a good place to start. It's hard to put a finger on exactly what genre of music Shoo Shoo fits in, but I think most people can agree it's either noise or industrial. Girl with Basket of Fruit is my favorite album from them, but it's really intense, so I would start with some of their earlier stuff if you've never heard them before. Veteran by JPEG Mafia is easily my favorite in his discography. There's so much weird production on here and some sampling that doesn't feel like it should work, but it does. If you've never listened to him before, I would definitely check out some of the more accessible work at first, but then definitely listen to this next. If you're a fan of Charli XCX, a lot of her recent production choices were inspired by Sophie. Oil of Every Pearl's Insides is a super diverse album that has so much influence over today's pop music. If you want something more fast and electronic, Igloo Ghost has some of the most bizarre electronic music of the past few years. I'm pretty sure this specific genre is just called wonky, which is a super weird name, but I think it describes how this sounds. I'm a huge fan of Flying Lotus and specifically Cosmogramma and You're Dead. Something about this kind of music just tickles my brain the right way, and it's so satisfying to listen to. Something that tickles my brain the wrong way is Lightning Bolt. They're amazing, talented musicians, but if you listen to their music for too long, you will have a headache. I was really into their album Hyper Magic Mountain for a while, and I just had to stop listening to it because my ears would hurt too much. Finally, I want to do a quick mention of Aphex Twin. Everyone loves his first ambient albums, but I think his more experimental IDM music that he did later is my favorite. Richard D. James' album is one of my favorite records of all time, and if you have enough time on your hands, Drux is a really bizarre group of tracks. If you like this kind of content or want to get more recommendations, then I have a few more videos about great underground music, so you should check those out.